inspirational leader, young person, or to know where you want. We had no occasion, Ferdinand Ayim, Nipa, Baya, no, your Nintia, and now so much, Sabio Shrenequa, Nanny, Yesha, no fanwa. Sa event, no, a home for so dear Yenya film Nafi, Yafas Uncle Mudian Totas, Sana, Abeba, the state of the economy and Casa Dr. Baumiaka was.
Cover. Mamma, you know, if you do in chair one more here and a pay. Na answer number asema odi atopon so no me pese me show na me echa mampurugu fo na meka no mampurusi kasam yeda so mama be nti suhula nyin wansa nyin mampuru halali Kasawum, Dr. Badwam wants to
I don't understand what he's saying.
Oh yeah, maybe something.
No, he can misinterpret it.
It's a bangne mampuru tiranan semanga. Nana Akufo-Addo ne MPP. Bandati P. Dr. Badwam.
It's not fair.
2008 election lani. Kamampuru dabi yana zanu nyanga. Sula, nyunsa ya mampuru halali.
It's tribal. This thing is.
Kasawum.
Oh, maybe.
Nyunsa yana twala.
Or patch the same.
The titilla.
They can lie.
Ania. Neri tuya nampuru to duan zan. In support but Dr. Badwam. This time, MPP one zang. Tunsha ntula. The palawam koka tumunya a. Dinyat zaha mampuru tumunya. Tena songo kunyang yina. Inshire zan. Nliptetenwa vice president. So my to ashama marun inti mampuru asba.
But asoma kind of searches.
Asama me kind say me kache mini anu mampusi for say. Em say wa enra uti video so ana say asema dwumadie esiwo ukọ ho dwumadie esiwo Ghana Physicians College of Physicians and Surgeons College a conference a yon uti esema Dr. Mahmoud Badwam yade tu eponso na papa no enra na mehu say eya ye bon ho mrane no enra odani di me kasa no mehu say menua Halidu Eka me kasi su ka say 2008 ye yi no asera ne mate no ni nuanom mampusi for man tanichi in terms of votes went man be get the vice president na nyame aye Adom this time round again mampuru ye yi ye de share ema wabeye yerane mate Nana Akufo-Addo ne MPP nti omumwa na ntimi ntai ne chi na djuma na ye de ama no enye ono nkwa na djuma ejuma se mampuru sorry na ntimi tai ne chi na onya eho eniso ade
on the platform ethnicity na opposition
maka masem una ye host say asema meka ebetia wonu mo hwe no
na ye Ghana for
it takes
Say Mampurugu alone voted for him, no. Other people refused to vote, and people will not win. So other people should also be interested to watch.
But
ethnicity.
If
he's seeking for vote for Badwam to become running mate,
maybe
I'm saying it is ethnicity. Say me so me ha me see me pese mini busanga for aka.
I'll allow you.
And I mini also for beka. It is ethnicity. We are one people with common destiny.
Alaji, but the fact say one people doesn't mean say we don't come from different places.
Mampurugu alone.
Your diversity.
Mampurugu alone cannot vote Badwam to become a running mate. It is unfair.
But it is not kind of they are not holding for him or say. Or since 2008, Mampurugu for
Antoine. Me say Oman tiny. Oman tiny with empty thing. There are reasonable people there.
Money submission. You do submission.
Unfair ethnicity. We are discouraging ethnicity. On the platform. Oh yeah.
Alaji, ochire mu nienti ano okansa.
Ethnicity.
I disagree. Say ethnicity.
Oh, ethnicity.
I don't think so.
So Mampurugu for alone. So move to Badwam by bet man.
Me bacho all the money you are.
Ghana for mutie.
Me bacho asiri to aso na yenko.
Cover me that say. Who as host our station my kwan say Abraham. What I say ethnicity and so because I would have gone on to explain. But it is the plan of and then the way of the NDC. Said they would always play these sentiments until they likely do me maka Okay. And this week, I think this is about the 4th time I make it because it's about the 4th media me basso this week. And I've said that, the opportunity. Say, Ghana for 25 million. Na adibechi few media houses no. Mube freya ebe church ya dream no. Ye ba, ye nim sebi ye nim nyansa enche wonu mo hwe na onu mo tie radio so no. Nti se me ma ka asem na otia. Me kasa no adan. Mampurugu nyina na MPP. Ananse me say me am suggesting na Mampurugu MPP. Mampurugu of 4 constituencies.
What say Mampurugu for? Mampurugu
of 4 constituencies kaba.
It is unfair.
Me kasa no. And then Mampurugu constituencies nyina are constituencies held by the NDC. So what is your problem? What is your problem? My baby,
so you want to see
Alaji, umwani we anka bet me.
Okay, I find it very difficult here because some my baby can asema emfata. Microphone na microphone na.
Yeah, mu chiche mbusia.
Kaba mami ni wanu ni asema on the two phones. I won't get myself at that on his level. Kaba yam say oka Assembly FR President Kufuor asem no kai about the nomination of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
in 2008.
No. Say, me stress tini. One can say he didn't support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Or say, largely, party people did not endorse his candidature, his nomination at the time. A lot of people had difficulties with it. But then, Nanado, Ejina also say, Ono na open. Because Ono ena, Oba Bayen who running mate. Onionuma, he will step in his shoes to act as. That is, if he had been elected as president. Obejina nanamu ashemaino abra ebia watching kakra to kind as visa.
No, but to President Kufuor exactly. He says 2008 he and others did not support your friend.
He didn't say he.
Oh, okay.
Seriously, no, because I'm saying this.
Okay. I say some of us.
Absolutely.
Now some of us.
No, see, some of us. He's talking about the family MPP. And make us, I'm speaking as an insider. Because Oko first has some way to name from 2 years. Now, I say, not on Tiny Channel. I am telling you, say, Nanado, say, presidential candidate, no be Nipano National Council. And on the National Council, at Nasina, he had to do consultations. And I say he does that in consultation with National Council. And I'm telling you that one person or the can born a money on settling on Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was President Kufuor. Meaning at the time no okaya na yeyimi aba Accra. I was at the time Niema Ekoso at that time. President Kufuor endorsed Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's nomination at the time. SR endorsing it this time round. And Asamnoka said some of us largely did not know. He was talking in the context of Yen as MPP, Bushiano. And that one is a fact saying that Ibinum MP the nomination. Over here, on Japan crowd making statements on that score. Now, maybe na Sassem no. Me person me can assembly or gospel music be. She gospel music be. Ede ebon Nana Akufo-Addo abaso. Me nim nipa o to sanyum no. But enyum no say nyame obo ni wiase. Ene nim ne oye meboa. So what is our gospel music?
Say West now using in the
course of there's a place where it says Nyame obo ni wiase na onim ne oye. I getting it. And I want to put it in this context say Nana Akufo-Addo Frank Atuni. Enra wama who say bi Dr. Bawumia so on be running mate no na onim ne oye. Because I must say Enra no, it was one of the days I said to myself, Ghana has a future. President Kufuor make it
Ghana
future. President Kufuor eka ewo ne closing remarks no kra say yen as MPP kono we have the men, we have the people. And I think that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Enra, if there were any doubting Thomases about his capabilities with what he put across no or share sa name or the two honum we say become in 3 segments no me gidi say he convinced a lot of people to get to realize that man your enidoaso
na answer na no still in 2008 no 2008 Nana do na senior some of us as in quote senior the president Kufuor kan no more support no na ohwe ni nipa ban no yo obi oti office bank jumane obi ochira de what any marked difference between 2008 and now?
Well, me started to make na America be the bahonom. And bit to answer your question. What share the current situation na Nana Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na. Ufa Nana Akufo-Addo. This is a man who in a profession law ejuma waye o e man mu no. Obi anim ne jinabia. Ebi kura ka say the name Nana Akufo-Addo no ye boa. That is law. I've heard some lawyers say that when you hear the name Nana Akufo-Addo, that is law. Really? Indicating that Oko law reports, previous law reports, Nyama bebre awa say it's been put in the law reports. I say, nyina so say a lawyer for a more law school. Na, eno uyi eno as ne professional background na, ne political background so. Nana Akufo-Addo started be 40 years ni. I was starting the political activities. Say, why nema bebre ya obi anim ne waye. But I'll limit it to the last period that occurred into public office. From 2001 to 2006. Okoye Attorney General. Koye Ghana's Foreign Affairs Minister. Say at the time of Nana-Addo being the Ghana's Foreign Affairs Minister, no, that time na West Africa hankwa. And some na aba ye West Africa man amama West Africa. Not just say there were issues to overwhelm us as a sub-region. But Niamani bebre one ma Nana-Addo single-handedly as the #1 diplomat of Ghana at the time. Niamani bebre chese etmidi ntawatawa ne wo nkro ne amman bebre so no etmidi asumdwe ebai. O de Liberia nsema bai na Chastela won ma almost say Chastela won ti Mana River area no peace ntimi ma ho ne president Sierra Leone ho ka Guinea ho ka Cote d'Ivoire ho ka you know and all those na ekopa say ECOWAS mpanyifo ka say ye pese papa yi otwe ho fi hono ye ankoye etuoto ankoye basabasa yo ankoye force say diplomacy no Nana Akufo-Addo and a lead sa group no because at the time no na ye man pay President Kufuor and na ECOWAS chairman oye no ye nyina ye hu kwan a omode fa so omode yi President Taylor efi honum sa na no Mrs. Anyume me hwe o GTV so no na awse gumi say obi a chese ya to aba yi ne say o man pay
I'm say question bisa no what twinkwa chiri do because ye nimre bebre ntino at least na ka o
say ye comparison ne be wa
Dr. Bawumia some na make say between 2018 and now no ohwe sa abre no yi no se ne na o ye ne nyoma ne ene nra komudi e koso ohwe ususu bi ususu bi o papa no
ususu na me dey say I'm talking about the man Nana Akufo-Addo being the political figure say platform politician diplomatic politician ono why yes anyema na asese no as an economist too officer ye man mu no bebi akodu no ehu hia say yesi kan sem yenyuma sem nyema ebe ma oman epunton enkoso beba no ehu hia say obepe nipa ache say one ne partner nyuma ye betima the idea ache say they will be able to put things right in terms of putting our economy in its right footing. Ye share economy reforms are esiye omampanyi Kufuor emreso no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia played an integral role. Say nra or dasa niam no dudu na edi. Nti say ene ya pound say ya meter. Apart from niama oyeye at the time from a hectic economy yetimi yi free honum ebe ye middle kababwami middle
lower middle income
economy no. I think that HSE papa no e will be to exhibit. Ye no fi on ma after being a deputy governor of Bank of Ghana no. Obey Franka can say running mate Emma Nana Akufo-Addo no. About to on anyi no. He's gone ahead to do certain things. Call lecture or Canada. Oxford University or free honum. You name him say the last place of Ejuma Okoye was African Development Bank I say. Call Zimbabwe. Mekano. sikansɛm ne nyumasɛm a na ɛnkɔ so yie wɔ Zimbabwe no ɔmo de no kɔ sɛ specifically no ɔnkɔ boa Zimbabwe aban no no ɔmo inform sikansɛm ne nneɛma ɛmfa nto yie and if gidi sɛ ɔkɔ hɔ nom so no edwuma ɔkɔyɛ no wo a woyɛ international can say political student no o follow o say otumi boy ma niema dudu na atoto yi e was Zimbabwe economy na nanka
okay
I very
me fan so omra na menje Alhaji Baturi Alhaji Halidu Alhaji Baturi di o madwini mu because nkomo bi ana me ni
the last interview now here me
yeah Alhaji from you as an observer sitting outside now here and right event a course uti
cover me that say me say me charity for
baby yes say you so o charity
me chair
okay say you say you are in doubt as to you want to be
me chair cover all kasa no o say o pese o use local language no any Mampurugu for kasa no the idea me can say tribal comment and ethnicity say okay Dr. Kwame Nkrumah on free in crime but obe contestee e wo current Odududu constituency nipa e wo hono omuhu the capacity na Nkrumah e wo ho and they look at the benefit ombetimi anya no omu yusu no as against one of their own Jake Papa. So an attempt to sit here use a large platform like this. Now we can say uni Mampurugu for bekasa. Say omunia. Now we yes sir in every other regions beka say okay and every other district and every other tribe say yesu say banu politics yenya nyebeshwa. We will be dividing this country. So I think that any attempt now ube in terms of seeking for vote no it should be general. We are seeking for the vote of the people of Ghana. Who narrow to the area nipa no free no dangerous. Entina make said they are all here no enya at the power say ye man platform no one here. That is my disagreement.
I agree, but you know me I don't want this one to drag on so President Mills how can President want to mamazu feel another tribal
play the recording. I am challenging you as a host of ecosystem.
So one kasa
Professor Mills himself say Azio fear oye onu ankasa no no to na obe tinasi or can say Azio fear oye
President Mills ankasa
play the tape. Bring out the tape. I'm challenging you as a host of can you say ecosystem any Adom TV. Play it.
Wankasa.
I said play it. I'm just so that just discredit me.
Only
the new tape no has
so I am giving you an opportunity.
The new game plan is only my because you say
I said go and look for it.
No, it's about
no, go and look for it so that you discredit us. Me can say Professor Moss as an individual. One kasa assembly. That is just by the way. Now, what's the choice of Bawunya? Now, or see President Kufuor was see some of them no. And yet narrow to President Kufuor. Now, I can say MPP asset. Yeah, na yeni. The choice of Nana Adom Akufo-Addo. Say Ajia Ali Mama. And yet Bawunya. Okay, Darucha, the late Darucha. Okay,
BJ Darucha.
BJ Darucha.
MPP chairman.
Okay, in statement prior to the attempt to announce Alimanu. Okay, in statement.
Okay.
Babontina Obe Kasai. So, Bawunya is an afterthought. And in any case, Bawunya was trying to lobby to become a running mate of the NDC who rejected him.
Really?
Me catch you. Prior to his I am telling you that let the gentleman come out to be honest to the people of this country. Say, one call the former president.
Bring your proof.
2008 before 2008 election.
Dr. Bawunya.
Dr. Bawunya.
Kaba
was lobbying the
lobbying.
It is a lie, a palpable lie.
No, but
man proof.
Me bacho o kasano me bacho o kasano.
NDC card.
Me bacho o kasano.
Mon kote card na number.
Azigi me da say me bacho to aso.
Bawunya kita MPP card da.
Of course.
Of course. Even Aliyu Mama, all your 8 years running mate. Oko contest, you know, mu catch you say we MPP.
What are you talking about?
Mu. The embarrassment Aliu Mama oko experience oko party headquarters MPP party headquarters. Officials are oko share na all this submitting in we no. Omu manu time. Odru ono omu ni ho.
Hey,
in this country NC.
This is amazing.
17 people come contest. Any propaganda. So the issue is that Bawumia was an afterthought.
Oh no.
The real selection and now the choice, you know, Alima Mahama. BJ Darocha Babonti or Kabeka said the woman is not matured. She's not capable. He does not see the reason why I say Papa Nube Chusu Bawumia. In any case. Why? Was he Nana Adom Akufo-Addo play diplomatic role in West African countries? Bibia, Mami Bisa. So, a German, diplomatic discussions, any dealings. Abani saying that 44 citizens of this country. Yakumu Zambia, one Timi, Gambia, one Timi, you so that diplomatic expertise, you know.
So now almost started process. So it is true, say President Kufuor government started the
they did not start. They should come and tell us what they started.
Vice President Mahama,
they did not start anything.
Me person me bisa 44 Ghanaians.
Go, Maza.
No, after even give me that
Gambia banned it to 6.
Now, give me that. Yeah, nyeshi. Omo eko ya omo kofa Ghana for moon no buy no. I know the buy
6.
Thank you. Eh? I say nothing again.
After
even Ghanaians, after 6 number
after even the man murdered us, you know. President Kufuor any alive Mama.
How murdered us?
The Gambians murdered the citizens of this country. President Kufuor any alive Mama. This is the picture. They were excited. President Kufuor any vice president. Omuniaji say Papa no akun Ghana for. Oh yes. This is the picture, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you.
So,
President Kufuor, any Aliu Mama.
Captain Jamel.
President Yahya Jammeh of the Gambia and President Kufuor share jokes with Vice President Aliu Mama. Hearty discussion.
But let's say we are a diplomatic way.
After a man who murdered, you think the United States of America, who be his citizen, you murder his citizen, even one. Now we call Akotinasi a meeting. That is the extent of Niama MPP for a Okroma. Now the issue of Charles Taylor, maybe sir, Nepa Emma assurance. Say, say, yeah, you are. Remember, me responded to those statements. Yeah, you are. You be all the protection. What happened? Complete betrayal.
When they betrayed?
They betrayed Charles Taylor.
MPP4.
MPP4. Including Nana Adom Akufo-Addo. Including the Nigeria that he's talking about. They betrayed him. Adom, Omo man assurance say, Ombe man the protection. They are not going to hand him over. What happened? Omo handing me over.
They didn't bet now. Tasako ram koton die.
Omo handing a man over.
You didn't bet now.
So it is dangerous. Uko ye diplomatic. But why?
Because we can't say Omni Nikotna Calabar and now.
All Kasem was see Ghana and Nigeria.
Okay.
Nana Addo led the diplomatic what. I don't know. Okay. And at the end of the day, they handed him over. Betrayal of trust. Nipa our record of betrayal no man to me.
Are you saying say Chasile didn't call the National Criminal Court no enye ne kwanso ano?
That is not the point.
Okay.
You don't go and give an assurance of protection. Now at the end of the day you hand over the person. You go against that thing.
Okay.
It's a betrayal.
Okay.
And no na me can.
Right.
Now the issue of
main discussion. Me can say wie, me say ye na wie.
Okay.
Me can say wie.
Bawumia. Mebo no abaso. Enura anaju na me kind you can say statement no ni press release no they all kind no na even me na me ni economic ideas and expertise no me kind no there are some areas say bad deeper me raise abisa because I believe say the expertise omo catch say oh no I thought say who can say way anyway and trustworthy, then you should be able to have the answer to those things. Because what the inflation by was say interest rate, so you see any depreciation of the city, and he says something is not adding up. So something is not adding up. With your expertise as an economy, I don't think I want to mean who they are on adding up. Now obey ye at to what I catch Ghana for say. And so when Tina make us say something is not adding up. So clearly, Omwaka now I see or a gem. Me there, in my humble opinion, I see him as an ordinary economist, first year economy student. So I'm telling you, who go university, who go ye first year university, I'm telling you, would present this same statement about him. But he hasn't said anything. He talks about paradigm shift. He hasn't suggested the way to do that paradigm shift.
Platform not also or presenting the state of the economy. Policy alternative.
No, but listen, the state of the economy, and you have a disagreement according to him in his statement. See, he has some disagreement with certain figures. Something is not adding up. What is it that is not adding up? As an economist, tell us. We want to know. You want to tell us the state. Now, who catch it? See, inflation is single digit. Yes. But saying that depreciation, cost your according to him. Now, we see, sure, something is not adding up. Now, besides something is not adding up. With the economic expertise, he should tell us.
Okay.
He should not just put it out there. Something is not adding up.
College of Physicians and Surgeons, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia on depreciation and fall of the city. And Nientia Najimu Sadi and Koso. The
period between 2001 and 2008 saw the implementation of a remarkable number of structural reforms, policies. And these laid the foundation for a major expansion in economic activity, access to credit, and macroeconomic stability. Many concrete policies were implemented to make sure that the private sector was enabled to drive growth in this economy. And social safety nets were put in place to protect the poor and the vulnerable in our society. Ghana was also implementing a strategy to make itself the International Financial Services Center of the sub-region. Accomplishments were significant and included many programs, too many to list. I'll just start with this. As I started listing, I reached number 55 and I said I'll stop. But the accomplishments were phenomenal and remarkable. They were all driven by ideas, National Youth Employment Program, National Health Insurance Scheme, School Feeding Program, Capitation Grant, Free Maternal Health Care, Metro Mass Transport, Cocoa Sector Plus. These are just so many. I mean, you can keep going. You can keep going. But what is important to remember is that these reforms were ideas-driven. It means there was a lot of thinking taking place in the economy. Now, I'll just ask our political opponents to list the number of reforms they've implemented since 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, is a phenomenal record of policy and structural reform. The wide-ranging reforms that were implemented resulted in a major economic recovery. The economic recovery we saw in Ghana didn't just fall like manna from heaven. It was really driven by these major structural reforms. I would note that between 2000 and 2008, without oil, economic growth in Ghana was increased from 3.7% here all the way to 8.4% by the end of 2008. In the process, ladies and gentlemen, the size of Ghana's economy increased so significantly from $5.1 billion in 2000 to $28.5 billion by the end of 2008. This was a six-fold increase in the size of Ghana's economy. But this was driven by all these reforms that unleashed the innovation and effort of the private sector. Now, that is what can be described as unprecedented.
Running mate to Nana Dankwa Kufado. Until I feel you're right, and any major discussion. Makabe, until young 5 we are now for a day in Kaina Kanka. Young cop.
And some of the two jano. And yeah, in some, I think I would have anyone disputed. The Nkofobe answer, Ebian say Alidian.
Also with first year economic students.
I would dispute it.
Or body language. Why you are saying so? Let me make economists. I could do O level pool. From 5 pen, I'm economic.
My crapo.
Papa no ekasa no.
Me manya crapo. Who are you? Me manya crapo.
Also, no say or church mu or miamiensa. He talked about the state of the economy. How this are reketi tiku. Every year example. Ye ji free monsem. And obieni ye ji abai ye ba abai mu 2001. You can say Frank will cry the baby. We had just 2 weeks. More communications campaign manager at the time, Dr. Spielgabra, Eddie to just say, or her choir, you be first boomino. Na throw anyone my bait media boomino. Nyami Adom. Ye Giana started saying Sonia Mano. When we started stabilizing the city, Elijah Ali, let me tell you here if you are not aware, who we are not Kubisano. The first person to buy out, Rebecca says, yeah, no. Me cannot bro, I can't get the tree. It's a fluke. Me nim said me say cheche mo bro tree mo boame.
Ode kasa.
Debi Mr. Oh, yeah, tree program. Wow, you host the boame. Kasa. You me nye tree for. You are not.
Nye tree na o kan.
Debi na fluke na bro for.
Boame always. Ode kan wasem.
Debi na mark some boame me the word fluke no boame.
Me chiro mu kasa.
Oh, I'm using it to make my submission cover. Time na ekoi.
Then na we. Okay, come on.
Moses Saga about out ebe say. Sidi na yetimama. Sen na ese hwa sese na ese hwa sese no de na ya ye no enkosi aga na ye ntwan de ye no say aban is tua nyumaifo. I mean, government was not spending at that time. 2001, I think after the first quarter. Emma enu betwe mu no also ye ntwan na haji ba the same Moses Saga ono Moses Saga ye enu fi also ye ntwan na bronya ba na one man mo krakra nyema no ekwa na ebe he de ebe esidi no efi some men no make his pronouncement no ediba ya be pin 2008 less than 45% ena yetimi ma yesidi no e depreciate ye enne ye ka say Dr. Mahmoud Bamoy ekai efi bronya mreso ebe pin enne 3rd May o hwe de yesidi na ya ehu. Now, I tell me, I'm in Madame Fubisha, H3, me mechanical watch here. Or crackers. Sapon. Or by another big call. Adea. Toyota Corolla no deba. Container. Nanka will try $2,000 something. So, say, will try 4,000 something. Just within a space of 3 months. Because you see, you know. Chiffon said, that is the speed at which the city is coming down. I am not sitting here, say President Kufuor says NEC, led by President Mills, meaning head of economic management team, John Mahama, SED, Sika Semni and Yema Eddie Kono. It would soften the ground for us to win. But, man, Swano, now if you say, yeah, I talk, I pay Abebu Mino. When we take over, it will be very difficult for us. And we faced these difficulties when we took over the reins of government in 2001. Kaba, here can say, the city, Dr. Baumia, and I think that he was apt with the information. Me, Midija, I'm an entrepreneur. And when he indicated in his submission, say, people have started making projections in terms of pricing. Say city would hit 2:1, which is 20,000 Kanesikano. As against 22 cities, Ghana cities, no. That is what is really happening. The reality on the ground. Me, I'm here, Jadinino. That is what we are doing now. Your projections are here, we are projecting it as against.
But
a dollar is two
cities. Anytime bia you better say beto abano Ghana sika sem etimi eyensa anya no kre
anytime any day
you beto aba bia
kaba 2008 emsena wa yem fan kwechi to 2004 what the situation was like 2008 you were here kaba de ehui mumma nyina you see yen say politics only party Adom we a host of a program away but when we are faced with situations say nima bi actually, as Ghana for, let's deal with it in that sense. My young man kofobi nada I say, in some binum kaka. Ye kotoa bantina sa city equal say. The fall of the city didn't start today. It started in ne. Na yeka economy na, and yet the fall of city no kwana asama as film sia.
Any day.
Kaba, who share the funds are institutions fund institutions says yes. Sikabia is an credit photobia is an credit
statutory payment.
Yes, all those funds are empty. We get fund, throw in your account too. Road fund, throw in.
The first quarter,
please, let me make my point.
Messi last week, we need get fund for come say first quarter.
Get fund for us. PRO now all come. My sister station Joy FM interview say, say demonstration yes you last week. Or say mama kasa se no kra na bibi sansi this week e ba be die
no
please
but you meet interview no me Saturday me akasa me interview no ikosi sem before kra Joy for ne kasa on news night or say 8 contractors in a bar that morning
and I
so mo ba beju sika
and
na sika ni ready
there was a demonstration. This is the third time they've gone to the Get Fund Secretariat to demonstrate. Kaba and I make a look, you are not a politician.
I'm only telling you what the man told me.
He told you this, and I'm also telling you of what is on the ground. Third time on my demonstration. These are the unprecedented things we are talking about. Say Get Fund wahi, and yes, ABS futuobi ene kwako afene kwaji. Get Fund sikan futuwa chese Ghana nibiano. Unya sorry epie etatizo autonema. Sa futuwa wa satitia. Mewa. Is that not true? Because it is embedded in our tax, VAT, and all those things. NHIS, Shini, all these places. You look at the funds, road funds, increasing tolls by 1,000%. No, the road fund is empty. Now, where I say, and yes, was it true, sir, this week? So, I say, and see, crowd, you need to info. This week, contracted, to board, get fund secretary.
Represent what I said.
But that's the point I'm making.
Yes, I'm
talking about the economy. Kabameka economy was. And if you take an economy where situations of this nature is happening, and Ghana has not stopped from being Ghana. We have not your situation say it's not as Ghana for what you say boy bra we do things in the normal sense of it every day
right
what is right here
maybe 5 minutes
over agric he talked about agric again more budget more set target target no but for cocoa agric would have been zero growth and young one say and the services sector no I bet pa agriculture say
Ghana
yen hu shebiom nakaba ye ka cocoa ho asema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kan this year cocoa production in Yamba out but I'm giving you insight and cocoa board for 8 years they should come out and dispute this thing I'm going to say at the moment we are in the peak season and cocoa peak season it takes between 33 to 35 weeks cocoa you can say a cocoa a major season of cocoa. It takes between 33 to 35 weeks. Starting from October 2011. Yeah, Kasano. As of this week, the Omatima Gada cocoa Omatima is 780,000 tons.
Okay.
So 1 million tons na you can say yeah, and I'm saying man buy no. Na moment nisu how man nisu omodi propaganda.
You are approximately about 8 months more to go.
No, they have 7 weeks more.
No, but say your lean season. Cocoa your lean
please,
season.
I'm talking of major season where it will give you that figure.
At the end, I just say,
780,000. I have just said the cocoa board should listen. I'm trying to tell you like I usually
by lean season, you know, omunya.
Kaba, opa, mun fair cocoa board. For see, na mun miss almost as some made to jay. Say me boy. Listen, I won't come and then put out information that I am not. No, Meka, I'm only just telling you this. So this information that I'm putting out, no, it is not a fluke. Only I think that Dr. Owose Friye, former health minister, or Kasasa he is one big time cocoa farmer in this country. Last year, I say, and now the baby, the custom cocoa industry, no, mass pay na President Kufa bind the buy na, and this is why you yes, I know. Omotion ye who say, Oko, assume say for na ewoha, na ospre na ojawe if it's also on your MPP ni NDC ni, na ojane funo. Akatini tisi honma, if one na westway down, action akatina honum bekawe. That is what that is the issue that has affected our cocoa industry. Right. You know what they about. Me wrap up. Now, yeah, can Dr. Badwam Ekai, and this week I have said this thing. This is about the fourth time I'm going to repeat this matter again. I said this thing, I was asking Felix Ofosu-Kwakye the day before he said on Metro TV. Some must say inflation at bus single digit. I like your lead way, maybe also as NDC person. Inflation at bus single digit. Yejitum. And Dr. Badwam, now he was interrogating those things in that intellectual sense. How come inflation at bar stayed a single digit for over a year? Now interest rates. In 2008, interest rates were at 26%. And that is what is happening. 27 for commercial loans. Personal loan 24%. I'm giving you these figures, and I won't sit there and
thank you very much.
I think that Kabayenya say may dispute some of the issues or is in a falsehood or the two judge. Me say was see in terms of spraying of cocoa na partisanship in terms of spraying. Me say who sure government Professor Mills government to know. Yes niamanu. Anka yes niamanu no. Amponsa be dey akwo nkoye djuma ye be pamunu ewo. That's a more type of ye be pamunu. It is a clear saying during MPP time said there were NDC people. It is a clear examples of ye je tum say there be Ghana ye be buildi enye party ye be buildi, and it's because of the way Professor Mills Erani governance o kromahanu. Many of the party faithful omun feel say there be or per se party supporters who feel say on exercise authority na yam pam MP before any day account echichomu de yenye, and it is not a trademark of this government. That is one. Now two, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni statement no ukomwa wakoti inflation of 40.5 say ye jaima omo 2000 ema MP before and one funny thing that all can such statement was see you running the economy of Ghana with propaganda
from 2009 to date.
Onu Nikasa was see yes,
absolutely.
Well, you're deputy governor of Bank of Ghana from 2000 to 2008. Yes, sir.
There'll be 2007.
From 2001 to 2007.
No, there'll be from 2001 to 2005. No, a researcher.
Yes, researcher.
This statement
from 2005 to 2007.
But at least within the MPP period, now why yet deputy governor of Bank of Ghana? Yes, sir.
True.
Me paucho. I am giving you this challenge. Go back to the Bank of Ghana records and go and pick the inflation, year to year inflation, and you will find out, say, they are all too, a December inflation, month to month inflation. We take month to month inflation. The last month of December 2000, that inflation is 40.1. Me cut you.
No inflation.
Yeah, 40.5. But the annual inflation is 26%. Go and find out. So say I can't nipa omuye propaganda. AMPP for they picked by monthly inflation. Yeah, monthly inflation. You need. Maza, you need monthly inflation. So who the inflation to jar? Do you just put it out on monthly basis, or you put the annual inflation together? Maybe sir. So say a propaganda. Oh no, almost say expert, technocrat, any day count. And we'll say you don't run an economy with propaganda, or you sue figure MPP for you sue for propaganda purposes, that is one. Two, we'll say Argentina inflation is single digit, or the prices of things buy or draw a table or rice or see rice na MPP mrenu 33 Ghana cedi na this time na 95 Ghana cedi.
Oba.
What kind of rice
Oba.
is he talking about?
He's talking about the same rice.
Go to the market. We have different type of perfume rice.
I sell perfume rice, so don't come and tell anybody.
We have different form of different type. Who name say you different type of
rice? Your brands are who do.
Of course.
So if you put 33 and 95, and they have different prices, which one is he talking about?
The perfume rice of the different brands.
Maybe
Omugo one range. We Sultana.
It is a lie.
Diamond. The perfume rice range.
It is a lie.
We Diamond. We Dragon.
Master,
my
MPA,
I'm giving you the price.
Market
I sell rice.
You will see different rice.
What's the point?
Master, he should bring me 650 Ghana cedi. That is 65 Ghana cedi. I'll buy him a perfume rice. Say a cup propaganda. Enuna okota, enura okoye enu. 65 Ghana cedi. You will buy a bag of perfume rice. Now, Mami Bisa, inflation definition. And you say almost see the increase of the rate of increase of prices of goods and services. And yes, now say year comparison. Now per se year comparison in terms of increases of items in the market. Now you see a rate of increase. Say we really say we are takunokrata. He would have at least taken the inflation that we bequeathed them in 2000. And the rate of increase at the time of prices and goods services, and he will then compare it with the single digit. Then he will be making sense. What he has thrown out there is senseless. Excuse me to say, because when you are making a comparison and you only decided to put Gary Oluka 1 cedi, MPP time, now NDC time, no, 5 cedis.
Is that all he said?
Oh, that is what he said. And he said that is what is here. Look at the table. That is what he indicated here. This is the table. I'm not going to lie to you that you tell me that what I said is a lie. Look at it. I will show you.
I'm
saying that he put that in there.
Yes, we have.
So I am telling you that if it's really a takodoka, I don't have even any knowledge of economics, but I'm telling you that even with my layman's point of view, if it is a rate of increase of price and commodity in the market, now we are comparison. You have to then pick it. Inflation, say we say 40.5. Now because say with the 40.5, Gary at that time, this is the rate of increase, unyaye. So if today is 8.9%, then this is the rate. Then you'll be making sense. Then you'll be disputing the position of government.
Because you say so, you'll be making sense. No, because you think so.
It is the rate. Now,
no. I mean, can say on no officer on Tiase and I say
me see first year economic student will be laughing at even the man. I am telling you. Why? Because you read the thing. If indeed, but when you who can't win you intercede bet me about. Me can't say who you sue 1 cedi, say 2,000 price of Gary 1 cedi. Now price of Gary this time 2 cedis. You are not making sense. You are not telling anybody anything. Because inflation, the fact say inflation is 1 digit, single digit, and just the prices of commodities in the market.
What are you talking about?
But it's a rate, that reduce. So rate So when you want to argue, to dispute the single digit, there are say, okay, rate is a single digit, but the rate of increase, ASA, then you just oppose it with your own. Then you'll be making sense. Then you'll be telling me that my figure is wrong. But I'm saying that what he did, I am telling you honestly, the man, a first year economic student of University of Ghana, Lego, will be laughing at him. I'm telling you. Now again, what I just said,
and now the barrier.
See, there is a need for transformation of our economy. I agree. At the time, you know that he's indicting President Kufuor. Now, Oduna is chairman of the program. Around the period of 8 years, as governor of Bank of Ghana, I don't want to mean suggest deputy on suggest ama because he seems to associate himself with all the transformation or see innovations at ACN or see what do 50 or see what jai and yes I know okay. So around that time no, why didn't he, if he has those expertise to transform the economy of this country, why couldn't he suggest or in that President Kufuor catch President Kufuor in the face was such chairman position he said who economy running, a useless economy running here. That is the implications of what he did yesterday. So it is not like an attack on us, but it's an attack on President Kufuor himself. So the suggestion of we need a paradigm shift. Why couldn't he suggest that paradigm shift he's talking about? Or cite examples of China and other countries. China and other countries, they have a shift, a paradigm shift. And those people actually proposed the idea. Why couldn't he show us the way? So a technocrat now or expertise. I am telling you that this is just a mere political gimmick or tuja. Let me catch you say, I'm sure government will be studying this and they'll come out. And I'm telling you, even me, a layman, I'm telling you that in terms of the English, or see, or no,
say,
Massa,
by this afternoon, the government will respond, I'm sure. Bawuya. Bisano. No, he should be dishonest. He should be honest with the people of this country. Say, what call Malata market da? Wako nyama wahoda.
Oh, he was there on Friday.
No, has he purchased anything there?
He did because I was in the market myself.
Has he ever entered a market like, if not because of politics?
Oh, but
has he ever entered that?
That's the same thing where your president never bought kinky. Your president has never bought kinky.
Well, look, president, look at the man.
Until said, no,
yes. Let me.
Oh, I've been prompted several times.
Oh, let me. So,
me see. He has just talked about inflation.
For Bawu,
you can't do that.
It's a good effort, but unfortunately,
response back. Inflation
political
continue the conversation.
Political comedy. Okotina hall no okoye. All right, and I'm sure the real facts will be presented out. Alaji Halidu Haruna, office of the president.
3-unit classroom block.
We have resting room and the rest. You have not built that.
Will compare the prices. Missing 1.5 billion. And
with auxiliary facility.
Kaba. Oh, mama, kwaya na kamedi adia to jama.
Oh, ya comparison bazati.
3 minutes.